Pitch on its way to Upton. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The third baseman, number 7.
In there, no balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Angels down to their last strike. And this is a strike three called. And a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jonathan Villar.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started. Here tonight, guys. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
With Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Villar stands at second with no outs. Two balls and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-1. And He can't get to it. This one's down. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Rose. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So it's a successful stolen base as they look for a run here in the top of the first. And we take a look there at the team leaders in stolen bases so far. And we find that these guys are currently fourth best in that category in the junior circuit. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 1-2. Now another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Andujar's got it on to first, and there were 2 down. Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Cobb gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip, it's not going to be easy.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's been on a nice stretch. How about an on-base percentage of over 500 in his last 10 games? That's right, 500 in his last 10 games.
Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that'll get down out there. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, you guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
This is line to left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He brings a 4 for 12 line. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the... And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Ready now for Baltimore. Joey Rickard. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Joey.
First offering on its way. Fastball well outside. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now for the O's, Mike Freeman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 Baltimore. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Gleyber Torres.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rickard's under it, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to talk about shortstop Alcides Escobar. This guy's a premium defender. He's been that way his whole career. A former World Series champion. The ability to go up the middle and to the backhand with a strong arm.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb, 7 hits in 13 tries. He also has 1 home run. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now a ball lined toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sanchez, the runner at second with one away. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. In now with Merrifield, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. LeMahieu for 1. To Voit in time for the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of it. So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. 1 out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. VR moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Cobb looks in. Here's the 0-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And that's the second out. And now is the Yankees DH. Torres comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the now at the plate, Mike Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. A ball and no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Carlos Perez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Endahar brings it in. Throw over to LeMahieu. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. Merrifield brings it in, and there's out number 2. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Number 44.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. No hits to this point. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. Line toward the alley in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Mancini, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The third baseman, number 6, Mike Freeman.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
And the throw is in time to get him to. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Slow little grounder left side. Freeman charging this one, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Cobb's ready. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Flying toward right center, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Carlos Perez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. (0-2). Here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, not great. He's 1 for 8. No balls and a strike to count. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rizzo. He went deep last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Get up and Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Giancarlo Stanton is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Next for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? They continue to stack up. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
Judge is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Joey Rickard will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Mancini shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Luke Voit. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. So digging in now, Mike Freeman. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Little chopper down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Chris Davis. He was a ground out victim last time up. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Line toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The catcher.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The center fielder, number 2.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Count comes set. First pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final tonight. Baltimore took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Alex Cobb earns win number 4 on this.
Yeah. Just a Sunday. This is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like Dreidels. Ooh. I hung around them shit.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Carson Smith is on the mound looking to keep this game tied, but these fans are hoping to celebrate a walk-off victory. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Ready with the 0-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now to the plate, Anthony Santander, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Center fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Jonathan Villar will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 2, Jonathan Villar.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The average to start play at 315. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jace Peterson, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Off-line throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Jonathan Villar will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So we got him looking there. Torres takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning. Chad Green takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 57.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. His prior history versus this arm, he's got a 3-for-7 line. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Chris Davis, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Up high in the air. Andujar has a play, and that's the third out. Pretty painless. Into the box, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Michael Gibbons enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Luke Voigt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Gibbons is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Carlos Perez.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Joey Rickard. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1-for-4. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman.
Mike Freeman.
Popped him up. And no one will track it down. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He pulls this one into right. Judge back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there. It's short. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against this particular arm. An impressive 4 for 7. Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. 0-1 the count. Hard hit to first. Rizzo was there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
He froze him on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Last chance for the Yankees. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6-5 the final. Michael Givens gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Indians got 12 hits in this one as they took down the
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Carlos Carrasco gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martin able to take it in for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Standing in, Mike Freeman. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. First offering on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis has it. Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from... Coming to the plate now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Pena has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they at the plate, Joey Rickard, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
The right fielder, Joey Rickard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 8 hits in 41 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Weekly hit to third. To his left, Ramirez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot toward right center. Naquin is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off for the Indians.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Striding in for the Indians, Leonis Martini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Mancini will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Batting 7.
Stepping into the box, Jordan Luplow. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Kipnis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning, and another foul ball.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is settling in now, Carlos Perez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
All even now, 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. Bowers has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 50.
Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And a great job to stick with it. Here now is Jake Bowers as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rickards under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The designated hitter.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strike.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting. The left fielder.
1 out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Soft liner towards short, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now
digging in, Mike Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is and next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Naquin.
0-1, here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Ready on 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So 1-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Naquin on second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Lifted the other way to left center. VR has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Leonis Martin. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He set the 2-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The batter, number 1.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Chris Davis. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jake Bauers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now in the box, Kevin Plawecki.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is down in order go the Tribe. They're down 1-0.
Leading off.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Naquin is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. everything is moving north.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Rounded down and this will kick off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Line drive to center field. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Left fielder, Trey.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The third baseman, number 6.
And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Fouled away. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that one is gone!
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Rickard back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the shot. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Alcides Escobar.
Digging in now, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. He'll try it again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Matt Barnes will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. To third. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 2.
Striding in, Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Rickard's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. VR moving forward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Carlos Perez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. pitch on the way, and he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Bounce to first. Bowers gloves it, and Bowers will take this one to the bag himself in the side. Ready for another shot now. Jake Bowers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Michael Gibbons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Softly hit out to short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high. Brad Hand comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The pitch. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Trey Mancini will be next. That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Mike Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Mike Freeman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Line drive to left. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Last strike now for Cleveland. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Felix Pena earns his.
Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready?
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Cleveland Indians combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-0. Heading into the day, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Orioles sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump